Welcome to the 5-point series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 16th of July 1955, and in this part what I want to do is start putting in the services for our starter town. And while I started thinking about what needed to be put in place, I've realized that my original plan to have this up and running and populated by, well, by winter isn't going to happen, because getting in all the basic services is going to take a lot of work. But on the positive side, I've kind of had a bit of a rethink about what I did down here with this thing. It's down in here somewhere. I'm just going to get rid of it. Ownership, we should be able to remove it. And we'll just get rid of this road here up to there. The reason I'm removing this road is I think I'm going to go for a full-blown waste disposal system here. Simply because when I was thinking about it, is that if I use trucks to ship everything down here, I've got to put fuel in the trucks, which means in the long term it's going to be more expensive to use trucks to dispose of the waste, and eventually I would probably have to put in a full-blown waste system anyway. So I think it's going to just be easier to put in a normal waste system, and hopefully that will function and make this village a little bit more kind of permanent. In fact, my original plan was to remove this, but I think eventually I'm going to evolve this into a permanent kind of workers settlement, because we've got the gravel over there, we've got potential for a farm in this area. So I think I could get a little bit of a basic self-sufficient community going here, and then just take it from there. The other change I've also made is, if I come in here, you'll see I've actually changed the university. I've got a little bit of a tip here. If you're using a university mods, like over here, where's the university? You'll find that some of the mods don't tell you what's actually in it, like this tiny university. But if you make these all favorites, say like this one here, this one here, if you make it a favorite and then come down here and then look at the universities, what it will do is it will tell you what the university actually is, because the game sorts it according to medical university, technical university, and Communist Party headquarters. So like the one I've just added, which is here, which is the free one, is actually a Communist Party headquarters. And when I was looking at that, I had a bit of a thought, and this is partly roleplay, partly practical. What I've done is, this is a technical university. It's not going to be a major one. Up here, I've put in a Freeport Historic Communist HQ. And the roleplay element is that I think in the 1950s, virtually every major town would have a communist HQ. And then the other thing I've also done is put in a couple of commissars' houses here as well. So the idea is we're going to have a bit of an upmarket core here. Now, another thing I actually forgot all about in the last part was a fire station here. Now this road's been built, I can put the road in there, and we've got a fire station here and another dwelling. We've got a couple of points here, and the other thing I want to put in here, actually I wouldn't mind putting some more accommodation there, but I think we'll come back to that. Now you can see also that I've got most of the road infrastructure in place, but what I want to do now is we're going to pick up a road here, and we're going to come directly north. I'll put this road in here. So it suddenly occurred to me that I've made a basic mistake again if I put the main crossroads in here, and if I want industrial traffic going out here. So what I want to do is effectively, I must admit that border moving is a little bit irritating, but it's a question of the isometric projection. But the idea is if I want to send stuff to the border, I don't want to send it through the town centre. So I thought if I put this in, and then I can put road signs here saying no heavy traffic, and we can get that going. Now, so as I've already mentioned, and what I want to do is start putting in the infrastructure. But there's something else I want to do first, and we're going to have what we got here. We got the bulldozers here. We got these are the dumpers, and what I want to do is I don't want to put many more roads in, but what I do want to do is add asphalt. This and this one, is it? Did I do the right one? And then what I want is to start delivering some asphalt and other bits and pieces too. I don't think I need that, because what I want to try and do is start sending out all the necessary for the groundworks here. So what I'm going to do is add, I'm going to have to do this manually. In fact, I'm going to got a few footpaths and other bits and pieces here. I'm going to also add that there. And then I'm going to put in another, that's a road depot. I'm going to put another construction office here. It's all getting messy, but this is only temporary, so that I can afford to move this and chuck things around a bit should I need it. And I mean, where's the free one? There's the free one. I'm going to put another 2 over here. That's that. And in this one, I'll put, I think, got slots for 4 vehicles. I probably don't need concrete for everything. I think what I might do is we'll just put that there. And what we're going to need here is, I don't want all that lot on, so what I do want is actually put that on factory connections. I want roads. I want, to begin with, I want just buildings and footpaths, factory connections, sorry. And then what we're going to do is why haven't I got any concrete mixers? Come on, game. I know I've got concrete mixers. If I haven't, life's going to be very interesting. Concrete mixers. Right, capacity. Right, we got some here for 60. What's the fastest one we got? 3.5 tons. I suppose we're just going to have to buy a couple of these. This is 3.5. Then again, what are we looking at in the way of concrete here? 3.9 tons. 10 tons. What's the biggest buildings we got here? Just 10 tons. I think what we could do is get something that's a little bit smaller. A concrete mixer. We got this one here, which is 60. It's expensive. I mean, they're the same speed. I could get 2 of these for the price of one of those. I think we'll get 2 of these for the moment. Yeah, we'll use... One's actually 65, but it doesn't make any difference. I don't know, that's even cheaper. I think we're going to get 2 of those. And I'm going to get a couple of dumpers as well. Let's see. And we're going to put you... I have to send you... we'll just get these here. You actually, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to control what is being built. I want to start with those and the fire station. And we'll see if we can get concrete, asphalt, and all the stuff built in there. I think I'm going to get another excavator as well here. Why won't this let me... Oh, switch my brain on. I am recording this very early in the morning. Excavator speed. Get another one of these in here. And then what I'm going to do is come in here, come here. Office. You and you. And then what we'll do is start getting the groundworks going. Right, so we've kind of got that underway. Now, what I'd like to do is actually put in the sewage discharge. So I want to do the sewage first. It's going to be pleasant next to it, or kind of part of me says keep this over here out the way. But if I put it here or here, we're going to build a lot less pipe. I think we're going to just run the risk of no, because we're going to have workers in there. I think maybe put that in there. Now I want to put a sewage switch in about here. Don't want that. Put a sewage switch in about here. Pick that up with a mud footpath. And then we're going to go underground. And then we'll put in, I think this one has definitely got to be a big pipe. Now, this is a bit of an act of faith. I think we'll go that way. Because we can, if we build industry out here, we can bring the connection into here. And then what I want to do is put in a septic tank pickup. Now, and we're not going to come much more this way. If anything happens, we're going to go that way. We put that in there. And then put you out there. Go underground again. Could we get away with a medium pipe here? Now it's going to really take quite a lot, and my inclination is when in doubt, look at that. When in doubt, go large. I mean, these are going to be quite expensive to build. Not that. That one's not too bad. We've got a pipe connection to here. That deals with the sewage problem, so I don't have to worry about technical offices and other stuff. The next thing I want to put in is power. Now, I've got kind of two approaches for the power. What I'm hoping is that the excavators over here, I've got a bit of a dilemma with the excavators. Remember these guys on here because they're going to run out of road work sooner or later. So I want the other trucks delivering asphalt and stuff to here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the excavators. I need excavators here to do some leveling, should I need it. Because we've got to put water supply in and a heating plant. But I want to put power in next. Now we got, what we got down here is we've got an HT connection. We can't go to 18. We're going to go to 15. We've got an HT connection here, which I'd rather take up in a distance. But we've also got a sync. We've got two low power connections, but these are on top of each other. So, but I think what I want to do is, oh, that's a bit big. Anything a bit smaller. Not a lot in it, is there? Because what I'd like to do is have some kind of splitter here. If I put this, say, in about here, like that. I suppose resources 1.2 tons, 0.35. What's the base game? This is actually a lot less. So say if I put this in here, again, it doesn't have to be a fancy road. This could be a mud road. Because if I run out with this here to, and then what I want to do is put in a substation here, but I want to put one out there. Oh wow, oh yeah, I've forgotten this. If I put that in here like that, put that in that corner there, put you there, means I can run power line there. And what that gives me is an option for a power takeoff there, and then if I need more power over here, I can work on it from that perspective. Could let the game run a bit faster or get anything done. So we've got kind of two roads working in from here. The only problem I've got is with this truck, because I've only got the one truck, kind of slowing things down a bit, but it's okay. What we got here? I'm kind of curious. 1, 2. I'm going to put that. Mode. I want to see. What I want to find out is whether I can get the excavators to do the groundworks, so that I don't have to bring in foreign workers. So we've now got the waste installed. We've got power to the center of the village. The next thing I want to do is work on heating. Now heating is going to be a little bit tricky because of the pollution angle. What I'm thinking is if heating plant, where are you? I want to go wood fired. Flip that. Now this heating plant can only really, what's it produce? The heating, 100 gigajoules of heat. So what I'd like to do is kind of stretch this out this way about as far. So there's 100 odd from here. We've got the fire station here. We've got a dwelling. If I can bring this, wow, that's in range of that power substation as well. Let me just get this in. Actually, no, I'm going to go this way a bit. I'm not too worried about the, or am I? I know I'm kind of maybe this way, but if I do this way, I'm going to have to bring a power substation out. I'm going to have to bring a power substation out anyway. So I think we are going to stick over here. Now, this only produces a very tiny amount of pollution. I want to stretch this about as far as I can get it. And I'm going to go up that way a bit. And then kind of go out as far as I can. like that. Then we're going to need an open store. And what we got here, I want a free one. Don't like this. This is what I'm looking for. The storage in here, 333 tons. We're gonna want to push this. Actually, on this, like a bit like that, curving round here. Actually, flip that. Something. Not gonna work. Yeah, I think that will work. So if we kind of flip that like that. At least I got the excavators. Then what I want is we're going to use the wood cutting post. On this point here. Like that. Put a wood cutting post about there. I mean, I know the collection area isn't brilliant, but it should be enough for what I want to do. Now, the next thing I want is a do flicker sawmill. Got carpenter's workshop here. It's like, oh yeah, gonna have the carpenter's workshop. We're gonna bring that in a little bit close like that, something like that. And then what I want is open store again. And where are you? Where's the open stores? And what I'm looking for is this. I know it's small, I know it's useless, but and this is one reason I like it, is it's only stores 30 ton. It will only store 30 tons of boards, and because it won't store that much in the way of boards, it won't steal all the logs from here, which I need for the heating plant. So we can put that there, and then yeah, road. And I'm gonna come there. That. And we've got the going down into there like that. Let me just check something. That is close enough for people to walk from here to here, and that should get things going. Right, we've got an excavator coming. Where are you going? Right, I just want to see. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. I want the excavators to do the groundworks. So he's now finished the groundworks, and what we got now is an option to build the planks and the steel. Now I don't want to build the next step, because the moment you build something, one, the maintenance kicks in, and two, what you get is the what we call it, the potential for fire. So what I want to do is kind of at the moment is just try and get the groundworks done. I know it's kind of cheating a little bit, but now it looks like the game is not going to oblige me with. Oh no, put these here. I thought that. Okay. I thought you were on the 1, 2. Okay. Right. How about 1, 2 fire station? Again, we're just going to get these guys in to start the groundworks. Right, anyway, we've done the... So we've now done the waste, and we've got the potential for the heating. Although what we'll probably have to do is populate this side first and then work to this side. But of course we're going to need to build the heating plant first. Look at these guys, they're going along quite nicely. Next thing is going to be water. Now the question is, where are we going to put the water production? I did consider, but then of course we're dumping sewage. I did consider that I've got some water pickup points, which are, let me just show them to you. Water comes under wells. We got some pickup points like this, but I don't think it'd be particularly advisable to pick up water right next to the sewage outfall. So what we're going to have to do is go for, and this is where things could get, actually we could put the water in here because we'd be in range of the substation, which is there, wouldn't we? So if let me just look, small water well, yeah, look at that. We could put the water well down here, couldn't we? Right, so we need a water treatment plant. Got small water treatment plant. But this one needs chemicals. I don't really want to use chemicals. I don't want to use coal. I thought I had another water treatment plant. Let me just see. I thought we had Nova's gravel ones. There we are. I want to use gravel for filtration. 132. I think we could use that. What we could do is put the filtration plant about here, because the workers can come in on footpaths. We put this here because originally the gravel's going to come in from there, isn't it? Actually, no, we can put it. We got that there. This would be in range of the sewage as well. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. In fact, I'm going to bring this in quite close to those working accommodation, like that. Then, actually, got a switch here. No, I'm just going to change that a bit. I just had an idea. I think if we push this would just move back another level. Big water tower. If I put a water tower in, I could pressurize the system to distribute the water. But then again, I've never been a big fan of water towers, not for small villages. Now, I think we're just going to stick with the neighbour's plant. Oops, no, don't want that. Actually, how much is this? This is 120. Got spring water filtration plant here. It's 48 cubic. It's a bit of waste of time. I don't really want to go the chemical route at the moment. Now, I think we'll stick with this. We'll put you out about here. We'll put you back where you were. We'll just go for direct water supply. Now, we need a bit of space for pumps. And the water wells can be here. Put a water well here, 132, so it would be well within range of our power station. course, we're going to put in, need a large pumping station about there. I'm going to put another one about there. And again, we're going to go underground. Go there and there. Like that. And then where are we going to put the water supply? I think we'll probably put the first water supply in next to here. Substation. Ah, no. We need to come up a little bit further because I want to cover that area there. So say for argument's sake, we put the first water substation in about there. That would cover virtually most of the... We're going to put the water substation in there. Like that. Underground. Large pipes. I don't want to go halfway across the map game, please. And we'll just make sure that is all connected, which is one of my classic mistakes. And we'll accept that. So we've got, let's let the game run. We've got our water supply in here. Got to put a road connection in. You to there. And then we're going to need footpaths from, get a footpath in it. What's here? Oh, we got that there. Can I get a footpath? We get a footpath connection to there. That's not... Oh, I suppose technically if I do something like that, the only problem is this won't... No, cancel. Cancel. I think what we'll do is put a footpath connection there, and then I can run another one up past there. Then we can connect these in over time. Okay, so we got that running there. How much money have I got? I spent about 100,000 so far. It's not too bad. These are being built in, so we need to put in that road there. We don't need that connection. We will need that connection. When this is finished, we can make that connection there. Okay, how are we doing? Right, these guys are still doing their groundworks. That's done. Means these guys have got nothing to do. Right, we need the kindergarten. I can't remember, did I put the school in? We need that. We need that. Is that built? No. Where is the school? Where did I put the school? That's the kinder. I'm sure I put a school in. We need this thing built, don't we? So we need that waste collection going because that would be right next to the fire station. We bring the fire station in. Oh, there's the school there. Right, we can add the... Get that built as well. Just get all the groundworks in. We're on the 12th of August. I think we'll put a proper footpath in there. Get that connected. I can never find these things. I want groundworks done for that. Can never remember the groundworks for pipes. This actually needs boards, so there's no point worrying about that just at the moment. Oops. So we've got, let me think, just have a quick recap. We've done power, we've done water, we've done sewage. We've got to consider maintenance, technical office for waste collection. Because we've got to collect the waste. We've got a couple of waste pickup points. Monuments. Oh yeah, we need monuments. We're not going to get our loyalty up. Oh wow, a bit big. Got here. This is 2.2 over 65 meters. We need a couple of statues to our leaders so that we can get the, what's the cheapest ones we can find. Got a small monument here, 1.5 over 170 meters, 1.5 over 190 meters. We've got 2 over, well, okay, we're going to go for, how much does this cost to build? Where's it? 10 tons of steel. Very expensive. It would be cheap, better, or easier build several of these rather than one big one. So if I, right, we're going to put in, what else we got here? We got this one 10% over 100 meters. These are what these are as speakers. So, and the nice thing about these is they can fit in kind of very odd corners, like here. Say for example, just see where we can fit them in. Don't cost. I mean, they don't cost a lot to build. And if we, so I think we're going to put in a few of these. Those in there. I mean, they don't cover. I mean, the downside of these is that they don't really cover. And the distance is only 100 meters, so you need to put quite a few in. Put one in here, possibly one in just there. Maybe we'll put maybe another one over here, just to be really inspirational. Kind of a bit inclined to upgrade this footpath because we're going to need the workforce out to here. We've got this footpath here as well. That's being built, so we're going to push you out to there. Right, let's get another one of our little monuments in here. Where are they? Tourism monuments. Just put one on. Actually, we could put it about there, couldn't we? We just tuck it in here, actually. Just tuck you in there. And put a little mud footpath there. Put that in. Right, now the next thing I want to do is think about maintenance. I know, strictly speaking, because if we look at these vehicles, how much wear and tear have they picked up? Yeah, nothing, or very little. In fact, let's look at our oldest trucks. 1%. But what I'd like to do is a bit of planning now, because one thing I want to do is put in fairly large construction office, and at the same time I want to put in a technical office for the maintenance, a proper technical office. I know it's out of context. I might do 1955. So what I'm thinking is we need we need technical services. Yeah, wow, that's big. It's about quarter. So say I put technical services in. Actually, let me just put the. I think I want to put technical. See, what I'm trying to do is got a vehicle repair bay. Don't really want to put that there. Yeah, ideally what I'd like to do is put a vehicle repair bay out about here. And then bring it in a little bit like this. Yeah, let's go for it, guys. This is going to be a busy road, so having a vehicle repair bay here would be quite useful. I want it far enough in so that I can put a small little warehouse in front of it. So let's just do this. Going up a little bit, which is cause for a concern. You can come there. We need a small storage. Let me see. Because the vehicle repair bay needs to have a supplementary thing. So I put in a little rural store here. Kind of like to kind of angle that in a little bit like that. So we got that can go there. We're not going to build the road just yet, because in case it all goes wrong, actually, but we can plan the road. So we got that there. Now we need, attached to this, we need our first big main construction office. And I would like to go fairly big. We got 20. Wow, that's big. Maybe a little bit too big. Actually, I've just had a thought. If I go to the old one here. I go, that's just going to be a 32. What I do like is the two entrances. Because it's going to take a lot to build it, isn't it? I don't know. It's not that. It's not that. No, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Right, we're going to go big time. We're going to put this in. I want this in here like that, overlapping that. So we've got that there. That will be connected to that. Now so we've got, so what we got here is our building maintenance construction office. It would also be used to build our town up there and other infrastructure. We've got the two roads, because I'd like to have a road going back to, we can plan that as well. Just come up here. Do it. Yeah, I think that will work there. I'm going to put you in there. And then, yeah, I mean, that works because we can have a road down there. Right, so we got the vehicle, vehicle maintenance. This one's not too bad. It's going to take a little while to build, but we don't need it straight away. Now, the next thing we're going to need is a technical office. Actually, what we do need is a depot. Oh, yeah. To be very, very cheeky here. If we put that depot about there, like that. I know some of you think this is overkill, but I'm just trying to make things here. What we also need is a technical office. Where is the technical office? We got here. This what? How much space? How much does this cost to build? There's not still 28 years. This has got parking for 32 vehicles. Oh wow. Okay. um. Again, it's been a bit cheeky, but we're gonna put you in there, and oops, a bit offset here, but I think we can avoid the node by doing that. No, cancel that. Oops, look, smidge too far. About the best I'm gonna get, isn't it? So we've got. Oh, ha! Cancelled all the roads, didn't I? Oh, that's because I was messing about. That's no problem. Put you in there. Put you in there. We could possibly bring you into down and into there, but then that might cause a traffic jam. I think I'd rather have the depot down here. I want to leave some space there. We got one technical office there, which we could use for snow plows and all sorts of stuff. I think I want to leave this space here because we got our vehicle repair, we got our large construction office there. We'll just put the road back in here. What was it? There. Put a road in. That. My instinct is to do that so that we don't get a node there. I think we're going to accept that. I want to leave a space here. So what it means is when this is up and running, what we can do, we'll say we've got a construction office here. What this means is that we can repair all the vehicles. We can send odd vehicles to the depot should we need to repair them. We've got a nice big technical office, which I'm gonna. Oh, we need that built there, so it's gonna have to be high priority when it gets detected. And then we get a technical office here, which we can run the waste management from, because of course to begin with we're gonna have to dump the waste to the border in the grand tradition of the start of this game. We got this here, and then we could use this space possibly if we need for some other reason we want to hook in a building that might need maintenance. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I think at the moment, I think that covers everything. I've done the sewage down here. We got power here. We put the power grid there. These are going to need power. So we got. I think what I am going to do is got a water filtration here, which is set up with a small pump there. That's got power. We're going to need power up here for these buildings. So what we really need to do is get all this built in and then start thinking a little bit about bringing up the main power feed from here up to say about here. But that's not urgent. I'd rather get this main structure in here. Right. Anybody else? just going to get in a few other buildings now, which we need to lay the groundworks with. I think what we will do is get those in as well. I know it seems a bit of a convoluted way to build things, but if I can get as much of the groundworks done as possible, especially on these key buildings, we don't really need the university straight away. We do need the athletics club. We do need this for our store. That's what I need. Oh, we can't build it, can we? I was about to say I need a distribution office, but I can't build a distribution office just at the moment. Well, because the only ones we got is free ones. How many free distribution offices have I got left? Well, we've only built one. So we're going to need a distribution office here. Or to deliver the supplies to the... Actually, we're going to need two. One here. And we're going to have to... Again, I think these are going to be temporary. The depot isn't quite so important now. Let me just remove the depot. I think what we'll do is we'll actually put the depot a distribution office, long-term distribution office here. Or am I overthinking? No, we're going to put the depot back in again. Yeah, we'll keep the depot here. I think what we will do is eventually bring a road through here and then possibly get a couple of distribution offices here hooked to the back of this vehicle maintenance building, a couple of 6 ones. So eventually, once we've researched distribution offices, we can have 2 here. They will then supply the necessity to the here, is what we're going to need to deliver is clothes, electronics, food, and also well, we're going to possibly need a distribution office over here. We can get this going. Yeah, I think we're kind of getting in the main focus of what we're trying to do. Right, this is finished, so gravel or not? No, I think you can be mud. Same with you. But that's just a pumping station. Oh, we do need this added to our list, don't we? Haha. Got all about these down here. These are... Oh, that's not finished yet. So I think I'm kind of overworking things now a little bit. So I think what I might do is these... Oh no, they're still working. So we need to get that done. We need to get this built in here. We need that substation built. Foundation done. The universities are not quite so important. Yeah, we're starting to overload the system a bit now, so got to ease off. Probably technically, wait. I suppose there is an advantage to getting these built in advance, because what we can do is come over to here. I think maybe, in fact, just realised I'm running out of time, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is build on a little bit, try and get some of these roads done. In the next part, we're just going to keep trying to get our settlement together. And I think what we're most likely doing, so I've sent a road out here. We're going to start looking at a farm up here as well. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.